When I was a sophomore in high school, my sister Zoe, who went to Asbury, asked if I wanted to stay with her at Asbury over my spring break. And I didn't really have anything going on. And so I was like, yeah, sure, I'd love to come up. So I drove up to Asbury and I stayed with her over the spring break. And it was so much fun. I had the best time because, I was a sophomore in high school and I was hanging out with college students basically. So um, it was a really good experience. We got to go to a lot of events because it wasn't Asbury's spring break. They were different. So it was really cool to see like Asbury when school was in session and stuff. And um, so that week was really special for me. And ever since then, I've just kind of like had my eye on Asbury. And the three like final reasons that like sealed the deal for Asbury what is the first one is that like I was really familiar with it. Um, the second one is that it has a really good program for elementary ed, which is my degree or major. And the third one is that in high school I wanted to graduate early, so Asbury let me graduate early as a senior and go. So the first reason is that I was already familiar with it because I had stayed there my sophomore year, and my other sister had gone there. So throughout my entire some middle school and mostly high school, I'd been up to Asbury a lot to stay, and it was a lot of fun because it was like coming back and I could like recognize people and people recognized me as like Zoe's little sister, and so I was already like familiar with the campus and even some of the professors, and I knew like the classes kinda, and I could figure out my way around campus, and so that was like already refreshing to be able to like go somewhere that you already have an idea about. The second reason is that they have a really good like education program. And when I was in high school, I took a lot of peer tutoring classes, so working with special ed kids. And I've always just wanted to teach, not just special ed. I've really wanted to teach like elementary ed, but like my emphasis is in special ed, and so that was like really exciting to know that Asbury had like a really good program for special ed. Um, and so that was like, oh my goodness, that's a great, like, I can go somewhere where I know and, like, I'm really familiar with. And they also have a really good program for my degree. Um, and the third reason is that Asbury let me graduate our high school early and start early. And when I was a senior, I just, like, got really disconnected with everyone in my high school, and I didn't really feel like I fit in very well. And I really was just out of tune with my high school, and all I wanted to do was leave and just become homeschooled or just stop high school. And so um, I was really excited because I applied, and Azra was like, yeah, it's definitely okay. Like, you've only done half of your senior year of high school, but you can still like apply early. And so that was really exciting for me. And that just like sealed the deal. Like, yes, I can go somewhere where I know, like, I'm familiar with, and they have an awesome program for my major. And I also get to graduate early without like having any problems. So those are the three reasons why I really decided to come to Asbury. And so far, I love it, and I'm really glad I'm here. Thank you.